So if you're just waking up and you're just popping on the Weather Channel, maybe it's part of your morning routine. If you live in Houston, don't get on the roadways right now. This one you need to take seriously because we have ground truth. There's confirmation of a large tornado on the ground. They do not have a tornado warning on that right now, but it's one we're going to watch really closely, and I wouldn't be surprised if that one ends up getting a tornado warning at some point, so just be on high alert. Fire station with the tornado siren is right across the street from us, so don't let that put you on edge. I know after some of the events that we've been through here, you hear that tornado siren, it can be a little bit scary. I know Athens is a very heavily populated area here in the region. I want you to take your tornado shelter right now if you live in the city of Athens, okay? Because this is a large, violent tornado.
Tornado.
A lot of the times you can even see stuff from far away. I mean, you can see downbursts, you can see that kind of stuff, but from far away, it doesn't look like it's that bad. It looks like it's moving really slow, but, you know, when you're up close to it, that's like 70 miles an hour. Clear track of damage here through southern Minnesota, northern Iowa. You get into parts of Wisconsin, that's 510 miles, so definitely a derecho, no question. Sometimes you get that flash flood warning. The Weather Service puts it out because we've had a certain amount of rain in a certain amount of time, and we're not really 100% sure if there's going to be flooding, but it's kind of precautionary. This is not that situation. This is ongoing flooding. Listen, you got to wait for the good stuff sometimes. I know we've gotten a few tastes of spring, but it's really coming by the time we get to next week. Trying to cross a flooded roadway, this is the most efficient way to die during these flooding events, and it happens all the time. The nice thing about this stuff coming through Friday, I've mentioned this, I'll be here during the morning show, so I'll be able to watch this and keep you updated. Let's put this thing into motion, all right? Watch what happens with this storm. Watch how fast it blows up as the plane is flying in, all right? So the problem here is that this storm was pretty much at its full maturity, and they drove right into the hail core. In order for the debris to show up, the tornado has to be on the ground for a little bit. So I wouldn't be surprised if on the next scan or the scan after that, we finally do see some debris starting to show up. So every once in a while, as a meteorologist, you come across a satellite image where there's just so much cool weather geek stuff going on that you don't even know where to start. The tornado, by the way, came from that direction, okay? It came diagonally through town toward the area behind me. Some of these yellows, maybe even some greens here and there, that's where it's seeing some differently shaped things. And so what that is actually a mix of some rain and sleet. Getting pelted by it in the face right now, so yeah, I can definitely tell you there's some sleet out here. Get ready for it, here comes, there it is, boom! And it hits the ground, you see it shooting out in all directions. That had to be a good solid, you know, 60, 70 mile an hour wind gust. Parking lot is actually completely fine. Yeah, you can see this entire thing, just pretty much pure ice.